The image of the unhappy Princess Diana has haunted Camilla Parker-Bowles all her life. Yes, about the famous love triangle English society cannot forget, although the aristocracy and pretends that the beautiful couple of Prince Charles and his current wife as if always and was together. Just kidding, a love of more than 30 years. However, personally I still prefer the image of the unforgettable, though far from sinless Lady Di. As soon as the new Duchess Camilla became a member of the royal family, she acquired the richest collection of jewelry, some of which, from the treasury of the British state, the rest, gifts of the spouse or personal acquisitions of Camilla, and some, and in fact, belonged to her rival Diana Spencer. Yes, that's right. Another lady was not able to refuse necklaces and other jewelry beauty, which was once worn by the famous princess, but the lady did not dare to put them on even many years after the scandalous events in their original form. Therefore, she gave some of the jewelry to jewelers, so that they remade the famous things, for example, in the most beautiful brooches. After the undertaken tuning Duchess with a calm soul began to wear jewelry in the form of brooches, but her anti-fans became indignant and argue a lover of jewelry should not have touched Di's jewelry at all, especially since now she simply ruined them. But let's not go into the details of the showdown with the representatives of high society. It is better to look at the collection of exquisite brooches, among which there are copies that the Duchess liked. Brooch with 13 diamond rays that come out of the flower with a bow. This solar bouquet was named Admiral Nelson. The jewelry was created as an image of the historical brooch belonging to Nelson, and her in turn gave the famous commander of the ruler of Turkey, Selim III. Each ray symbolized a ship captured by the British on the Nile River. And here is a magnificent pair of brooches, imitating the lovely inflorescences of pansies. They were inherited by Camilla, inherited from representatives of her family, perhaps from her great-grandmother, who was in a love affair with King Edward VII. Some experts say the jewelry features sparkling amethysts and golden citrines with a border of diamonds. Others claim that the jewel is made of transparent rock crystal with the use of colored enamels. I would like to mention one more charming creation by Faberge, a precious sprig of lily of the valley with a green leaf, which our masters created from white gold, encrusted with diamonds and skillfully covered with enamel. And it was presented to the Queen Mother by Nikita Khrushchev in 1954, when he went on an official trip to Great Britain. The Soviet delegation presented gifts not only to the Queen Mother, but also to her daughters, Elizabeth's husband, and the younger members of the family, Charles and Anna. By the way, the mother of Elizabeth and Margaret never complained about this brooch. But Parker-Bowles did not turn up her nose and gladly wears a greeting from the Soviet Union, or rather, from the Russian Empire, because the brooch was created by Faberge masters. In the 1940s, the famous jewelry brand Van Cleef & Arpels became famous for a New York series of unique brooches in the form of gold ballerina figures. Amazingly delicate, beautiful work. Here too, the Queen Consort has a magnificent brooch figurine in gleaming polished gold, with a diamond head in a scattering of rubies, in a sapphire ruby dress with costly clear crystals. In general, the wife of the King of Great Britain adores the jewelry of the American firm. In her collection shine paired brooches, dragonfly brooches of noble white gold, studded with blue stones and diamonds, a gift from her husband. And clip brooches in the shape of the famous symbol of one of the classic Van Cleef & Arpels collections, the lucky clover with 4 leaves. The first flower is in white and the other in sunny yellow gold. All heart petals are decorated with miniature diamond chips. However, these are not all the brooches in the rich treasury of the aristocratic fashionista. And the luxurious necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and unusual hats are not to be counted at all. The collection is so varied that it is time to open a personal museum of the famous Parker-Bowles.